Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode Season 3. Some bad news, guys. I've been recording for the past hour or so, and sadly my hard disk ran out of space and the footage is just poof, gone into the thin air. So yeah, you guys are missing out on practice and qualifying, so it's the French Grand Prix time, so we're just gonna head straight into the race. I'm sorry about that. It was out of my control. I couldn't really save the footage anyway, so it is what it is. I do apologize, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the race itself. So let's head on into the French Grand Prix, round 6 of 16 in season 3. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified when I upload next. F1 2021 My Team Career Mode will continue on the channel, so please be sure to stick around so that you join the community that we're trying to build here, as well as stay notified when I upload next in this series. So thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Hope you guys are enjoying this series, and let's move on to the French Grand Prix.
Here we are again then at Le Castellet for another round of this year's Formula One World Championship. Renault took their first French Grand Prix win all the way back in the inaugural race in 1906, but it was another 73 years before they could take their second. I'm sure Alpine will be pushing hard to delight the local fans here today. A lap of Paul Ricard then consists of 15 corners and a total length of around 3.6 miles. Drivers will need to position their cars carefully on the exit of the flat-out turn 10, ready for the double apex right-hander at 11. Watch out for potential overtaking action at the end of the start-finish straight and into the heavy braking zone of turn 8. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Lewis Hamilton and Bottas, Norris, Rosberg, Gasly and Antonio Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda, Ace, Russell, Latifi, Lance Stroll and Kimi Räikkönen, Mazepin, Mick Schumacher, Schwartzman, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Jack Aitken. And now it's time to head down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
And we're live with the race itself. One thing that I noticed from our our practice session was actually that I think we want to stick with soft mediums if possible, but it doesn't seem like it. So we're going to reverse strategy. We're actually going to do this. I think I'm going to go for the hard medium plan. So yeah, 15 laps on hards and then 12 laps on mediums. We'll drop our fuel load to the bare minimum. Interesting. I was able to drop it lower than that fuel load. Interesting, but whatever. Well, let's move. Hold on, car setup's good. Let's check. Indeed it is. You guys can pause quickly. You know what, I will slowly show you guys the setup we're using today. You guys can pause the screen at any time and copy it, because this is in fact from time trial and I didn't make it but it does feel very comfortable, so kudos to the guy who made it. He is number 1 currently on the French Grand Prix time trial setting. So let's move into the Grand Prix itself. Hard compound tire start amongst the mediums, lights out, and away we go. Quite competitive start, but I am getting crowded by the Williams. Alright, decent start. Maintain position. Can I get a mini dive bomb in here? Yes. Okay, P11. That took some concentration, but we are still under attack from Ocon, of course. Medium compound tires, a lot stronger than mine. Oh my goodness, I'm getting crowded. Please don't hurt me. I've been chucked. We'll take the corner cut. VSC deployed. Rosberg ahead of me.
There's been an incident resulting in a high level of debris debris on the track.
Yeah, because someone shunted from my behind. Let's get a vehicle
No
condition.
tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Alright, decent start. P11 from P14. I do want to get on the podium at least, I think. I want to try. I want to see if I can get up there. The softs die off quickly though, that's the problem. So I think a bunch of these soft compound tire runners are going to be dipping in early. Oh, there goes one. Oh, there goes Rosberg.
Reduce your pace.
So we're up to P8, I believe.
Nico is just peeling off into the pits
Ah,
now.
P9.
He's in
Never
the
mind.
pits.
Nearly smashed my car into Giovinazzi.
Positive delta until the green flags.
Alright, decent start.
Green flag.
Oh god, Ricardo's coming. P9 for us. Gotta try and defend against Ricardo. Gonna go on the inside line. There's a long line of cars just ahead of us. Giovinazzi, Gasly, and I think there's Norris. Because I think that's a McLaren. They are forming a line here, and I think Hamilton's stuck in there. I can't seem to catch Ricardo, man. He's just way too quick on the mediums, and Ocon on the mediums as well behind me is really putting the pressure on. Trying to wait for my tires to start phasing in. Waiting for those mediums to die off as well. Come on. That slip didn't help either. Alright. Some of the soft compound tire runners are pitting. Hamilton and Leclerc are in. So we are looking in good shape. P8 now. Alright, more people in the pits. Let's get it. Seems like Norris or Ricardo. No, Ricardo's ahead. Yeah, we overtook everyone that just pit. Perez is still going. Wow. Perez is overpowered, man. Perez is always overpowered in these games, in this game. Wow, there's a whole line of cars behind us. Look at that. Going around the hairpin-like turn. Don't want to get stuck in that. Oof, that's a long line of cars, mate. P17. I think that's in the dead middle of that. Ooh, Perez is releasing right now. We are ahead of him. Very nice. Pit stop is approximately 20-something seconds. Temperatures are looking fine. The tires are working quite well right now. I think they've reached their optimum range or optimum temps and conditions. We are building a gap to Ocon, which is a good sight, so the mediums must be dying off. Oh, Latifi's out.
Latifi, it looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
But does that trigger a safety car? No, it doesn't. As I said, we exhumed all our safety cars in the Monaco and Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I think we've had 6 or 7 between those two Grand Prix, so not expecting safety car for the rest of the season. Oh, Verstappen and Perez are squabbling. That's helping us out a lot. That is good to see. Oh, Verstappen pits. There must have been collision there. Interesting. Perez is 3.5 behind us. Ricardo is 5.2 ahead. He's extending that gap massively. Driver behind.
Perez behind. The gap to the car behind is 3.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Driver in front.
Ricardo is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 5.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:29.2. You're losing around 7/10 a lap.
Alright, so Perez has one more stop. Ricardo has one more stop. We're pretty much P2, so we gotta protect this lead. Protect this position at all costs. Come on. I believe in you, buddy. Trust in the car. Come on. Oh, Ricardo's just pit.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Alright, let's see.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I'm approaching my pit window, understood. Oh, there goes Perez now. Let's see if we can get it back. A little wheel-to-wheel action. Vehicle condition.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Alright, we gotta keep pushing here. Perez is gonna want this position back. Alright, Perez is in the pits. We're boxing now. Driver behind.
Leclerc behind. The gap behind us is 6.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:28.5.
Alright, so Leclerc also needs to pit. Everyone needs to pit. So we're in prime position to get a decent finishing position. Wonder how many people are going to pit with us this window. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. There's a McLaren out. Lando Norris is out. Oh, hold on.
The safety car is being
Safety
deployed.
car.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
What do you want? Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
copy
this is
that.
originally our plan anyway. Safety car. Didn't expect that. We pretty much got a free pit stop, no? Let's go in. Free pit stop, pretty much. Let's see. I think it's like 20 seconds, 25 seconds around Paul Ricard. Let's see. I'm interested. Ooh, Leclerc's also pitting, given the opportunity. Seems like the Ferrari's the only one coming. Oh, never mind. Mercedes are in too. Come on. Give me a good pit stop, boys. 2 seconds. Let's go, boys. I'm buying a round after this if we win it.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the
If we
end.
win the Grand Prix, I'm buying the lads a drink. Some fine fresh wine. French wine. Fresh wine. There we go. Oh, it's the Aston Martin safety car. Very nice. Look at it go. Look at him go. Alright, safety car is coming in. Oh, Ricardo just went for it. Alright, cool. He's gone for it. But we have mediums and he's on hard, so I think a race win is on the horizon for us. Come on, come on, let's chase him down. Come on, Ricardo. Vehicle condition.
Tire condition is still looking good.
DRS, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get close to Ricardo. This is our best chance, this DRS. We gotta stay within his range. Please. Come on, come on, come on. It looks like Ricardo's using his ERS, trying to stay ahead of us. Come on, Ricardo. This is ours for the taking. Going for the attack. Yes! And he's done it! And he's done it! We got Ricardo. Alright, let's keep pushing. Let's keep this up because we got a lot of laps left. And it's a whole line of cars behind us. Oh, Leclerc's in the pits. There must have been contact. Ricard is coming back for it. Hard compound tires. Lap 25. Here we go. Can we defend for the final 3 laps? Come on, Sue. I know you can do it. Here we go. Final lap. Ricardo's in the pits. Well, seems like we secured our P1 at the French Grand Prix. What a race it's been. But of course, it's not over until the fat lady sings. I could get a 30-second time penalty and just destroy it all. Don't know how many exceeding track limits warning I took, but gotta be careful of it. Let's go, let's go. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 10.3 seconds. They're on old hards. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1:28.3.
Not bad from Nico. Wait, Bottas... Is Bottas ahead of Perez? I don't know. No. That delta was weird for a moment. Maybe there was an overtake happening. But yeah, Nico Rosberg doing well. P8. That's good, solid 4 points. And race victory would also mean a good chunk of points. Perez on a final surge here. But we are clinical. And to the line for the win of the French Grand Prix.
Okay, somebody want to tell me how to stop this thing?
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Another superb French Grand Prix comes to an end, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
What a race victory for us, starting from P14 to get P1. Great strategy. The safety car helped us out with the pit stop, and we drove pretty well to beat Ricciardo, and then Perez joined right behind, as well as Valtteri Bottas, I believe. The Finn is 3rd. What a race, what a French Grand Prix.
Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
I have to give it to Ace. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
So, the result of the French Grand Prix as follows. We sit at the top of the podium with Perez and Bottas on the podium alongside us. Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Rosberg, Tsunoda, and Ocon round out the finishers in the points. Verstappen, Schumacher, Schwartzman, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Russell, Stroll, Aitken, Mazepin, Raikkonen, and then Norris and Latifi do not finish the race. So let's take a look at the standings, how that shifts things. We are P3. Oh, this is interesting. 4 points behind Max Verstappen. who doesn't score any points today. Paris scored a good number of points, but he's only P2, 3 points behind Verstappen. Rosberg also gaining some points in today's Grand Prix, so he's on 52 points and P5 in the driver standings. Constructors, we're still P2, but we're closing the gap on Red Bull ever so slowly. 27-point gap to the Red Bull team that are sitting at the top of the constructors. So we're doing well, so let's hope we can keep this up and push on Red Bull. Not gonna lie, that was a splendid Grand Prix. Took me by surprise that we started P14 and then we ended up in P1 by the end. I mean, it was all down to strategy. We started off on the hards and then went on to the mediums, and that decision became critical because as soon as the pit window opened, the safety car got deployed. I don't know what happened to Lando Norris. You guys would have seen the replay. So I'm going to take a look at it after I finish this video. Yeah, it's quite an insane Grand Prix overall. I don't know. I don't have the pace around this circuit, I think. I don't know if it's a setup issue, maybe it's a wing issue, maybe it's maybe the setup is more, you know, based on grip rather than like, you know, fast corners rather than straight line speed. But it seemed like the car was able to push past everyone else and maintain that P1. I would like to think that it was because of my ERS, the infinite ERS that we have in the back of our car, that helped us out today. It might have been, but overall I guess it's just luck and skill that got us across the line today. Next up, I have no clue what is next, but this is a win that we must savor. So hopefully the staff around Su Elite Racing are happy and proud of what we achieved, and hopefully we get more developments coming through before the end of the season. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's been a splendid French Grand Prix, and we'll take this positive energy and move on to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next episode goes live. F1 2021 continues on my channel, and other gaming videos will appear, so please do join the community that we're trying to build here. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.